I've used a couple different solutions prior to using Clari. My first sales job, everything was run out of Salesforce, so dashboards and reports, which oftentimes led to managing a lot of things in Excel outside of Salesforce. Went to another company and they implemented early adopter of BoostUp. And while BoostUp did, add some AI intelligence that you wouldn't otherwise find in Salesforce, I didn't find too much of a difference between what I could do in Salesforce and what I could do in BoostUp, which again led to working on a lot of custom spreadsheets in Excel or Google Sheets to try to get the different data points and charts and graphs that I needed to run my weekly forecast meeting and kind of run the territory mapping in general. So that was a lot of my experience prior to using Clari. I'll call out three main items that come to mind in terms of things that differentiate Clari. The first is there's just a lot more visual analytics that kind of help you better understand how you're tracking for the quarter, as well as just changes that happen. So I used to have my weekly forecast meeting used to be me having to spend a bunch of time in either Salesforce or BoostUp formulating a bunch of things that I would then need to be prepared to speak to on a forecast call with my team. However, now I've found that the waterfall feature does a really nice job of kind of framing everything that's changed from the forecast call a week prior. So it's led to a lot more consistency in my agenda and how I structure forecast calls, which has led to the team, I'd say, adopting it a lot more quickly. So that's been a huge advantage, just having something that I know I can consistently go to and don't have to spend really any time to get that set up and prepared for the meeting. But that leads me to my second, which is just general usability and adoption of the team. Because some of the previous solutions that I used were very static, it oftentimes led to you needing to find a more real-time solution than those solutions. But I found that everything in Clari updates very quickly, and it's pretty intuitive just in terms of how you can update different items. So we've been using it for, I'd say, about six months at this point, and the team already has a great cadence in terms of what they're expected to do inside Clari and how to get it done. So that's one. And then the last one I'd call out is custom dashboards. So we're used to dashboards in Salesforce. We didn't really utilize dashboards in BoostUp. That wasn't a huge part of our process at my previous company. But the thing I love about Clari dashboards is they're very easy to build yourself. So oftentimes in Salesforce, because of the way data is structured, we'd oftentimes have to go to sales ops or other teams to build reports, which just adds more time and waiting and dependencies. So being able to go in and build custom dashboards pretty easily, the widgets are very easy and simple to use, and you can structure it exactly how you would like. So that's one that those three items are probably the biggest thing that stood out compared to using Salesforce and BoostUp previously.